Awesome. See, my karaoke debut is going to go well. Just real quick, any closet homosexuals in the audience? Thanks for coming out. That's encouraging. My name's Andrew, and if you're wondering, yes, I am aware that I look like John Lennon with a haircut if he stopped eating for 2 weeks. One thing about being really skinny is people like to point it out to you a lot, like to take shots at you. And I guess John Lennon would understand that. Is that too soon? 1980? Yeah, 30 years. 33 years. Yeah. It's might be a little too soon. Okay. Yeah, one thing about being really thin is I like to have fun with it. I like to just stand outside of a liposuction clinic and just be like, "What did you do? This was not the deal. You took way too much. This is bullshit." Horseshit. Yeah, so I'm going to university right now. It's pretty good times. I'm on student loans, which also means that I'm bad with money. On the application for student loans, it asks you, have you ever declared bankruptcy? I'm like, well, not yet. You just be patient. Apparently, student loans don't have the same sense of humor as you guys do, as per their letters. So yeah, also being a student, I get to watch a lot of daytime TV, which is awesome. Like Price is Right, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Family Feud, I love it because the answers are subjective. You can't get a question wrong. It's like, what's your favorite drink to drink in the morning time? You would say, whiskey, exactly. Because anybody else watching TV at that time is a functioning alcoholic. Real quick, if you want to know the difference between a functioning alcoholic and an alcoholic is, see, a functioning alcoholic will know the names of their local liquor store staff, and an alcoholic will destroy the lives of their family. So, have you guys ever been walking with a group of people and like this super nice car drives by and just speeds off, and it's just like jaw-droppingly nice? And there's always one in your group that's just like, he's compensating for a small penis. Yeah, you know who came up with that theory? People without nice cars. Like, right? Like, does it work in reverse? You don't see somebody driving an average like Toyota S10. Like, oh, he's got a huge dick. Get out of the way of that guy's big dick. Just wasn't clearly that way. So yeah, I don't know if you guys follow the news. Do you know who Oscar Pistorius is? I had to practice that name. Yeah, allegedly he shot his wife. And my question is, was it spring-loaded? Take all the time you need. I wrote that joke a year ago. Great joke. Is it just me, or do religions that sound fun seem less plausible for some reason? Like Wicca, for example. Like, I could make spells. Are you kidding me? How about making a spell that makes this sound believable? How about that spell? I want to do that. I could prove that religion wrong in an afternoon. Also, Scientology. It sounds really cool. Like, it sounds like there's aliens coming down, there's Xenu or whatever his name is, until you get to the part where you can't take medication. I'm sure Travolta's remaining children would agree with me on that. Thank you. That's great. Some of you know, not everyone, I have a little brother with Down syndrome. I want you to go quiet. But it's great. Actually, he called me today before the show. I was pulling up my Toyota Destiny. And he wanted me to know, like, just have a great show. And he's very supportive, and I love him for it. But what people don't tell you is there's kind of shitty parts that you don't really assume. Like, who do you think had to do more chores? Yeah, the guy who's not afraid of the vacuum cleaner. I mean, I guess there's bonuses there, like I never lost Jenga against him. They don't blame me for having steady hands. Oh, I'm sorry. So every time it comes around, we have a tradition and we watch the Special Olympics, which it gets a little boring. We used to watch the Paralympics, but I just felt like there was something missing. Take all the time you need. So every year, I'm just praying that this will be the year that they introduce boxing into the Special Olympics. Not so much for the violence. I just want to see everything around that. Like here he comes, he's walking down the aisle, he's got his robe on, it's the alphabet. Theme music is Wheels on the Bus. The announcers just love it, they're like, the chrome dome with Down syndrome. He's lean, mean, and missing a gene. Gunther! And his opponent in the next round, the cross-eyed crippler. Alright, so it's truth time. Don't have a brother with Down syndrome, but if you laughed at that and now you don't think it's funny, you are a hypocrite. Because we're in a safe zone, I'm just going to throw this one out there. I wrote this today. Have you guys ever taken a shit that felt so good it made you question your sexuality? Think about it. Thank you.